just want to win. Winning gets you everything in this league, so I just want to be labeled as a winner. I'm not worried about no triple double as long as we win.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Young Simba Z, back at it again with another video. So today I want to continue part 3 of like my famous Bulls collection and stuff like that. Wow, it's getting really light. So first things first is thank you guys for watching the video, and I really appreciate it. And I forgot to mention in the last 2 other videos, thank you guys for continuing my journey. In my 2-year journey, I got 133 subs. So shout out to y'all. Y'all the real ones. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for y'all. So thank you guys for being the real ones and watching my content no matter what I post. Thank you guys for always supporting me and watching me. Like, really appreciate it, and give this video a like down below. So first thing I wanted to show y'all was like another special memory of mine is like this Bulls bandana. Like, this is, you don't ever see like bandanas like this, but like I don't know how I got this. Half of the stuff I don't know how I acquired, but it's one of my favorite Bulls bandanas ever where I always wore it. But when I got old, I wanted to keep it in good condition because I realized stuff like when you wear it so much, it wears down and tears down and it doesn't look as good, which some of this stuff right here is a little worn. But I wanted to show y'all like my very special favorite bandana I used to wear growing up. So I don't wear it as much anymore, but I kept it in very good condition. Another thing I want to show you was, like I said, my other favorite player, Ben Gordon. Here's the poster again. Like, see, look, what year is this? 2007. So you know I've been a Bulls fan since forever. You see like all the pictures and things in the back, like, right. It's really cool. They really made some really decorative, decent posters back in the day. Like, they don't do these anymore. Like, ones I've seen, they don't look as good as they once did. But no matter what year they ended, I always kept them with another Ben Gordon. And you see on the back, this is when Ben Wallace was on the Bulls. Like, they don't make them like they used to. Like, I really did love these growing up, so that's why I kept them. They always hold a special place in my heart, especially this Bulls era. It was so fun to watch the Bulls growing up, you know? Here's another one. And then let me see. D-Rose ain't on the team yet. I think he wasn't in this issue yet, but he was on the team at the time, but he wasn't big yet. I don't think. No, he wasn't on here. And then now back to shout out to my mom, who raised me and born and raised me. She also had a poster, which is why I started keeping my poster, because this is the one that really was really cool to me growing up. Like a full Michael Jordan poster. I mean, Michael Jordan calendar. Like, they don't make these. Like, look. This is 1989, so you know this is really old. And me growing up, I kept it in good condition too. Like, let me show y'all some of the pictures. I'm gonna be careful though, because it's really old. Like, wait. Did I start right? Okay, so I guess my mom was being funny back in the day. She cut out 2 of the pictures. So we're gonna start off in the year 1989 with March. Oh, it is in here. I lied. Let me show y'all my favorite picture on here. No, that's my favorite, but I want to show on this one. This is one of my favorites. This one was. Because it gave me that like late 1996 poster. I'll put a picture right here, but like the picture where like all the basketball players is like Kobe's on it, Steve Nash is on it, I think AI is on it, Vince Carter's on it. Like, that picture reminded me of that one right there. So I really do like this picture, and it's just so nostalgic looking at like early Jordan growing up. Like, I didn't watch him play because I was born last year. He hooped, but it's still a fun, good memory I like to watch. And like, y'all see my shirt? You know I had to include it in this video. Then another thing, like, it's kind of a little jump in time skip from 1989 to 2011 still. Like, they had these mini Bulls poster, like Bulls schedules, so like, you know when to watch every game and things like that. Like, that was something unique they used to do, like very creative. But I don't know, it's like everybody's creative meter just turned off. Like, they don't think about doing things like this anymore. So back to another thing I really cherish, hold dearly, is the Sacred Hoops book. Like, it's just a very good book that Phil Jackson, the Zen master, he wrote himself, and I thought it was a very interesting read. Like, I don't remember much of it, but this would definitely be a good time to like reminisce and like reread, like along with the For the Love of the Game book and the one I showed you in the last video. Another great book, love to read about basketball because I'm a hooper. So of course I'm gonna be a nerd about it. As much as I am about anime, I'm just as much of a nerd about basketball. So I like finding out intricate little details and things like that. And it's just another great story, another great memory I remember growing up. Now I'm gonna save this one for the end. So another one was another magazine I had. No, this is a book. So I bought this book late. Like, it was during the Bulls era. So see, it was during their championship run era. Steve Kerr has got a feature in it. Shout out to Steve Kerr. And let me show you. I think it's just images of like the players growing up and like the things they went through to get the ring. I think this is their first ring, if I'm not mistaken. Let me show y'all. See, look how beautiful these pictures are. I think this is just a picture. It says collector's treasures memory. So I didn't get this when it first came out because I wasn't born at the time, but it's just a great memory of like the 90s, the championship era, 90s run Bulls, which I'm a nerd for if y'all don't know me. And then, let me see. Here's another Jordan book I always read growing up. Like, Michael Jordan didn't make it, but it was just interesting hearing about all the different stories that people have memory of him and commemorate him for. Like, I'm telling you, I'm the biggest Bulls fan out there. And then, this is another thing I did want to see. Oh, yes. So I want to show y'all this too before I get into the last one. So you're like, why is this indie? This isn't a Bulls memory. You're wrong. Hey, I'm gonna hang this one up too. I don't care what y'all say about Wizard Jordan. I still love him. He's still part of his era and things like that. It was a good video. Yeah. Okay. So another thing I wanted to show you was in 2009, not only did we get to draft Derrick Rose, the great, but we also got to remember Michael Jordan and him like getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. So look, Sports Illustrated did a Hall of Fame book. It was a limited edition book. I don't know how I get my hands on most of this stuff, but thank God, because I don't know where I would be to this day if it wasn't for me being crazy about the Bulls. And see all these cool different images and things like that. It's all about Jordan. It was a Jordan memory magazine. See, look. Isn't that cool? Go to a random page. Oh, look. He chill. You don't get things like this anymore. They don't make stuff like this. Like, of course, it's a little wore down, tear down, like I was saying. Like, what I thought was like that calendar earlier was actually this. Like, this is the wore down, tore down thing. Yeah. So that's all that's in the big pouch. Like, you see the backpack's getting lighter. So now we're gonna go to the sides. See if there's anything on the side. There's something in here. Oh yes, I got this. Bulls key. Of course, I didn't get it stitched on or anything because I don't know. I just didn't want to get it stitched onto anything yet. But thought this was a dope key to have growing up. Like, I always carried it because I'm like, I don't want to break it or anything, so I always just kept it just in case when I get my own place or something like that. That's why I have it. And then let me see. Other pouch. Nope, that is all for the video now. Now we just experienced why I'm the greatest Bulls fan of all time. I got the best stuff, and we out. I'm Young Simba Z.
I just want to be the best player out there.
Do you know who this kid is? He's from Chicago.